Deo Victoria family, I've got great news. And I'm just going to call it Deo Victoria in your area. I know that all of us love it together. And it's so great to worship together and spend time in the presence of God. And I know all of us are missing church. Well, because of that, and because of the fact that the numbers has come down in Newcastle, we have decided to open up our church services from the first weekend of March, even though we can only gather 50 people. Now, as we can only gather 50 people, it's very important for our English community to know that the 10:15 service, you will need to register for that service. And you can register at www.deo.co.za, or you will find a cell number that will come onto the screen right now that you can WhatsApp. It's very important. It's only a WhatsApp number that will be on our computers. So you can also register on that number to make sure that you have your place and your booking for that Sunday. Now we are going to have other gatherings as well. Our 8:30 service, our Afrikaans service, which is quite big, we're going to actually have 3 different venues where we're going to have church. We're going to have church here in our church building, and then also at Hutton Park School in the school hall, as well as Arbor Park School in the school hall. And thank you to Hutton Park and Arbor Park for allowing us to have services there. Now, you also need to register for those services as well. We're going to have live worship at those different locations, and we're also going to live stream the sermon part. We're going to live stream to those campuses. So, I really want you to register, make sure that you register for the right campuses. Now, if you're English, some of you guys might understand Afrikaans, so maybe you should help us a little and sign up at one of the other venues or at the church and book a spot in one of our Afrikaans services. Also to give a bit of a gap to our English group. There will be children's ministry with all the services, even with the English service as well. There will be a children's ministry. Then on a Wednesday evening, we're also going to have a midweek service. Now the young adults gather as a small group on a Wednesday evening. But for now, from the beginning of March, we're going to have a midweek service at 18:30 in the evening. And everybody's welcome, but I want you to please take note that there is connect groups that are going to carry on during that time. And the focus of the midweek service will be for the 20-somethings and the 30-somethings. So we're going to speak into their situation and into their lives. Then for our senior members, 60 plus, we are considering on a Wednesday morning at 9:30 to have a service. But we need your help. We're going to send SMS to you, and we want to ask you to reply on that SMS. And basically, we just want to know from you if you, during this time, would come to a service like that, or if you wouldn't come to a service like that. And in that way, we will be able to know if we should do it currently. This will most probably be during the month of March and April, and maybe every week or every second week. But it all depends on the feedback that we get. So please help us and answer the SMS. Now, I want to ask you, please also help us by attending our service, by registering. It's very important for us. And even if the numbers go up, we will need to have the system currently in place. Even if the church attendance numbers go up and they say we can gather as 100, we will need to keep the system in place for now. And then also a different way that you can also contribute is really to sign up, to volunteer, and to help. One of the reasons that we don't tackle English meetings at the other campuses is also that there is a shortage of Deo Kids staff currently, and there is a shortage of volunteers when it comes to even the worship team. So in that way, also get involved and be a part of what God is doing. Let's reach out to our city. Let's be the hope in our city. Let's be the light. And let's allow Jesus to take our 5 loaves and our 2 fish, and let's feed this city spiritually, emotionally, and physically. I believe in a victorious church. Believe in the church of Jesus Christ that is victorious. And may God's victory be the reality of Newcastle. See you next week.